Hi there, this is going to be a daily reading for Tuesday, December 4th. I hope I have the date right. I apologize that I didn't have time to do the daily for Monday the 3rd. I was just busy and sometimes it happens, right? But if you guys follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, I did do a live reading there tonight. Go ahead and check it out, please. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscriptions, and for all of your support with my products. My bracelets are all in stock, except for my Camelot gold crown ones. They're still out of stock, but they're coming back real soon. I still got the bronze ones left. My I Am Love and my Wish Upon a Starfish are back in stock. And don't forget about my candles, I Am Love, and 10 of Cups. That is in collaboration with my friend Keoki from Aloha Elixir. Alright guys, let's get right into it. This is going to be general. This may not resonate with everybody. I don't know why I feel kind of breathless tonight too, so I apologize if it sounds like I'm breathing heavy. Oh my god, I can't. If you followed my live on Instagram tonight, you would know why I say I can't. And as you can see, the card flipped over while I was shuffling, so I mean, are you fucking kidding me? A couple of days ago, I pulled it also for one of the daily readings. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, come on. Ugh. Very 3 of Cups energy. Temperance, you know, temperance is reconciliation also. Someone's coming back in, and this may not be someone from this lifetime. Now, this is the thing. You can take it one of 2 ways. This can just be someone coming back from the past that you no longer want. Because it doesn't say someone from your past is returning to your life that you want. It doesn't say that. And it also can be very indicative of someone coming in that's going to be the lifetime partner. Something tells me, for some, it'll be both. You know, if you were following me, I think it was like November 24th or something, the 25th. It was a little bit after Thanksgiving. I got channeled the message and old wishes coming true. And I literally saw this one quote on Instagram. It was like in my Explorer page or something. I can't remember where I saw it. And it said an old wish comes true. Honey, an old wish is coming true. Okay? This is just, I don't know how else to say it. Now, sometimes we get our wishes granted. You may not necessarily still want the wish. And I told you guys that, right? That's why I came out with my Wish Upon a Starfish bracelets, because we were in this time space, and we still are, this energy of wishing for things. And this is a thing though. This may not be a wish that you recently wished for. This could be something that you completely forgot about. Hence, an old wish comes true. It's just amazing how the energy is continuously leading up to it's a reconciliation, or at least someone wants to reconcile with you, or vice versa, depending on the way the energy is. For some of you, this is divine. For some of you, you're already connecting in the 5D and haven't quite yet met in the 3D. Meaning you're having premonitions of this person, you're dreaming of them, you're feeling their energy, and vice versa. It's divine intervention that's occurring. Meaning, if you or them, somebody, both of you, are currently in a situation right now, let's say karmically, the universe, okay, the tower energy is trying to break you guys free. The tower, as you guys always hear me say, is a course corrector. And I see it as that because I can relate that to my own personal life. It has course corrected me time and time again. The tower is a gift, and I see it after the tower hits, as I have in every instance, where in the moment we may not see it. And I didn't in the moment. And I always see it later that, fuck, it was a gift. The universe literally took something away from me because they were trying to gift me with something else. And in the moment, we may not see it. This is happening right now to bring you two together onto the same path, to allow paths to cross. This is going to happen very soon too, if it hasn't happened already. But I feel like for a lot of you, it hasn't happened just yet. We're going to go with the Crystal Visions deck only because it's what I feel drawn to start, you know, pulling from right now. Remember now, time is an illusion. So just because it's dated for that particular date does not mean that that's when it's for. This could have already happened. This could be happening next week. This could be the energy for the entire month of December for some of you. Take it as it resonates. And we had 3 come out at once. The King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. For some of you, that's who you are, or that's who you're dealing with. Or that's the counterpart that's coming in. You have the Ace of Swords, breakthrough, truth, clarity. You see there's the roses with it in this particular deck. I'm sorry if it's hard to see with this lighting. It's love. It's a breakthrough in love. Then we have the 4 of Cups. Someone's longing for something. I feel like this energy could be somebody, or you or them, both of you maybe, that has a lot of opportunities around you. But you don't want any of them. Because you know your cup, your person is still out there. It's like if you're with someone currently, or you were, you knew it too. You were, Scorpio season was going to be all about the blinders coming off. And if you were with someone in a committed relationship, you would just see things so clearly. Whether it was, I love you, let's get married, I want to spend my life with you. Or whether it was, I don't want to spend my life with you, you're not my person. It's about truth and clarity. We were seeing through all of the illusions. This is a person that is going, my cup's out there. And I'm going to wait for that cup. And I'm not going to settle. You guys know what I always tell you. We don't drink from every cup because that's how the fuck you get poisoned. I don't drink from every cup that's presented to me. I don't. I could if I chose, but I don't want to. You guys know that about me. I shared it. I'm not a casual dater. I'm not into that. I'm waiting for the one. And he's waiting for me. We prayed for each other. And I believe that wholeheartedly. We prayed for each other. And then, you know, the universe is going to make sure that we come together. Here we have the 8 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. 8 of Cups, walking away from things that do not fulfill us. I talked about that earlier. Turning your back on something, whether you were in a current relationship and said, this does not suit me any longer, or whether you're turning your back from all these cups that are trying to be presented to you and you're saying, no, thank you. This doesn't have to always be for love either. You can flip this and put this to career too. This is a person that says, none of these cups fulfill me because I'm still thirsty. It's not quenching my thirst because it's not my cup. You know, when you make that conscious choice, right? You make a decision with the 2 of Wands, being at a crossroads and finally standing up and saying, I choose this. I'm going to leave or I'm going to stay. Whatever it was you chose. For this group I'm channeling for, you left. So there's a person who chose a different path. Maybe it's because the tower came in and created a whole new one. Maybe you had no choice but to choose this other path. And for some of you, it was free will. In either case, walking away from things that do not emotionally fulfill us leads us straight to wish fulfillment. 9 of fucking Cups. 9 is endings. Something here ended for sure. But something absolutely beautiful is trying to grow in its place. By the end of this month, with this December full moon, there's going to be huge changes. Now, if you guys watched my reading a couple of days ago, I can't remember when it was, could have just, oh, you know what, actually, excuse me, I think it was just the weekend reading. I've been channeled that, you know, the new moon coming up on, I think it's like the 6th or the 7th, is just going to be like what we've been waiting for. It's like we bought tickets and we've all been anxiously awaiting the show to begin because, you know, they like to show me analogies because it's easy for me to, you know, figure out what the fuck they're saying, and also they know it's going to be easy for me to relay that to you. And they showed me us sitting down and the curtain opening. That's what's happening on this new moon coming up. And then basically at the end of this month with this full moon, I can't remember where it's in, it's just going to be like wish fulfillment. Like the beginning part of January, maybe for a lot of people, the ending of December, it's going to bring the tangible evidence of all of the things that you have been wishing for, praying for, and manifesting. It's going to bring it into the 3D. And for many, you have been manifesting, whether consciously or subconsciously, your counterpart. For a lot of you, and I talked about this tonight on the live I did on Instagram, and it's 11:11 right now here in Hawaii. I just saw it on my microwave. New beginnings, 4 of Wands, marriage, union. Again, we're talking about union, reconciliations. You know, I was talking about a lot of things on the Instagram tonight, and I'm sorry, I just went completely blank. Isn't that weird? Maybe they don't want me to discuss it. I literally went completely blank when I saw the 11:11 on my clock. I'm so sorry. Hopefully it comes back to me. Let's get back to the 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment, right? This is a prayer. This is somebody that's manifested something, and it's going to come into fruition. Big, huge life changes, but big, huge life endings had to happen first with this 9 of Cups. You know, a while ago too, they keep channeling to me the winter solstice, and here in the western part of the world, you know, where we are, it is December 21st, if I'm not mistaken. That's like right around that time of that full moon, if I'm not mistaken. You know, in the vicinity of it, and there is just going to be a lot of things popping off. It's gifts coming in, and you know, it's kind of corny, but it kind of ties into the Christmas season, the season of giving. You know, happy Hanukkah for those where it was just Hanukkah. It's a season of giving, and I believe the universe is going to be gifting us also. Your gift is coming, but it's something that you asked for. You put your order in for it. Tonight on live, I talked a little bit about what was channeled to me, where it is an old wish coming true, but is it a wish from this lifetime? That's why I said a lot of you guys don't know this person in this life. You've never met yet, but your past life soulmates, okay? You guys have known each other before, like the card says. And it's almost like I felt in the reading that I did on Instagram tonight, where 2 of you were in a setting, whether it was under the stars, wishing on the stars, on the beach, wishing on a starfish, whatever it was. And you guys vowed to each other and made this wish to please let us find each other in the next life, and in the next life, and in the next life. And it was heartbreaking in that moment to think for a split second, what if you never find each other again? An old wish comes true. This reconciliation between 2 souls that may have possibly been binded together before. You guys have heard me talk about the binding rituals that, you know, was really big, that they kept channeling to me a while ago. 2 of you may be binded, contractual, soul contracts here. There's 1, 2, 3 full moons here out of these cards, and 1 new moon. 3, if there was a 3-party situation, even if you haven't met this person yet and you guys never met, and you're in a partnership or they're in a partnership, there's 3. 3 goes to 2 is what I feel. 3 goes to 2. 9 of Swords is fears, worry, but it's another 9, and that's an ending. Whoever here has to walk away from something, there's fears attached to it. Because this is going to be something where it's, like I said earlier, a big life ending. Something huge in their life is ending. So it could be a very long-term relationship. Could be a long-term, like you've been at a job for a really long time, right? There's fears of the unknown. I talked about this tonight on my live also, that you cannot let fear hold you back. My entire life, where I've come to this point, when I look back, I've had to gamble sometimes. And I trust my gut 100%, and I don't get pressured into doing things I don't want. If my gut tells me to do something, I do it. And if my gut tells me, no way, run for the fucking hills, I run for the fucking hills. Sometimes fear takes me over and I get afraid, and I fall back into those bad self-sabotaging behaviors. And I have to snap myself out of it and say, fuck no, we've grown too much. There's been growth here. We're not that person anymore. So it's going to be natural to have fears here, especially because something big is ending for them or for you, and it's scary. It is. right? You don't know what the future holds, but then that's when your faith and trust comes into play. You got here the Ace of Wands. Sorry, hold on. We'll take all that, fine. Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning. Something very, very... it's like the Big Bang. If you guys know what the Big Bang Theory is, here we go. And so it fucking begins. And see, I know now why I was channeled to use a Crystal Visions deck. Because this Ace of Wands, you know what's sitting at the top of this wand? It's a ruby. Rubies are the stones for reconciliation. Bitch, you cannot write this shit. The energy is screaming reconciliations everywhere. Even here. That is fucking unbelievable. I literally see the Big Bang. And I'm going to channel that message and that energy because it's what I feel. It's the Big Bang Theory here, honey. We got the Ten of Swords. So I like this because we're going to go from the Nine of Swords, right? Which is the fears and anxieties, endings. And then the Ten of Swords is completion of a huge thing that's been not very pleasant. The worst is over. And then we get to the Ace of Swords, which is the breakthrough. Right? So you or them, both of you, has a breakthrough here. All right, let's look at these cards. You have the Two of Swords and the Page of Swords. Lots of Swords energy. Somebody's all in their heads. Two of Swords is indecision. Being afraid. This is fear completely. I know it's indecision, not seeing something clearly, but I look at this card, all I see is fear. So somebody put the blinders on because they were afraid to face the truth of whatever it was. Maybe for some, they were afraid to face the truth of, this is not my fucking person. You know how much bravery it takes when the whole world or everyone around you says that's supposed to be who you're with, it's supposed to be that person, and you know, or it's like your job. They go, why the fuck would you not be a lawyer? You want to be a what? Massage therapist? You crazy? You went to school. You have a degree. What do you want to do? So you put the blinders on for fear of judgment. Page of Swords is doing more research. It is also spying. I feel like this is energetic spying too, because for a lot of them, a lot of you guys, it may not be physical yet. Possibly, but you guys heard me channel this before. I don't feel like you've met physically yet. So one person knows who the other one is and the other one doesn't quite know yet. And I'm saying yet because it's soon. Oh, honey, when I tell you it's soon, it's soon. Look at this Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter. This is fucking destined and fated events. Lucky events. Good luck. A stroke of luck. Three of Wands, waiting for the ships to come in. See that light? She's holding like this crystal ball. And it's like this light is beaming from it. It's like the activation. The call to... It's like a call to ascend. I see the word ascend. Ascend means to rise up. This could be a Scorpio. You or them. In the chart somewhere. Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. The wheel is trying to turn. The internal compass activated. Bringing them home. See, this is the internal compass. That's the activation. It activates the internal compass for a lot of them. And then they follow the North Star home. The Devil fell on the Ten of Swords. So it's really the end of this self-sabotage behavior here. The Devil can be a Capricorn. This can be very symbolic of Capricorn season, which is coming right after Sag season. And I'm telling you guys, this is the season when we're going to start seeing a lot of physical manifestations. But it also is the end of the fuckery. Self-sabotage, low self-esteem, codependencies. Bye-bye. See you later, alligator. It's the end of that. It's the end of settling too for a lot of people. Page of Pentacles. It's just going to be the offers starting to come in. They're going to trickle in. They're going to trickle in. And when it's going to rain, it's going to fucking pour. Six of Cups. Oh, Lord help me. Reconciliation. Someone from the past. Past life soulmate. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. A new moon. It's coming. There's going to be children involved somehow too. There's a child or children that come from this union. Star children. Rainbow children. We have the Sun, excuse me. We have the Strength card, Leo. The Eight of Swords. Stuck in your mind, trapped, fear. Somebody here was so afraid to leave. It took an extreme amount of courage to stand up. And they did. They conquered this. It took an extreme amount of strength to free themselves. You see how this person's bound? They freed themselves. God damn. And then you got the Hermit, which could be Virgo. But the Hermit is a person that is on a spiritual awakening. You know, they're in the cocoon. They're by themselves, solo-mish. But it's the person that's having epiphanies is what I feel. All the answers are just coming to them. Because the Hermit, it's all about introspection now. Shit comes to you. You seek it and you find it. You do. 10 people can tell you the same thing. You won't get it until it clicks in your head and you go, ah. Aha. And it's like that's what happens here. And the Magician, definitely manifesting something. It's definitely coming to fruition. You have here the Knight of Pentacles. Might have been a slow process. Yes, it might have been a slow process. The Knight of Pentacles is slow as shit. But it's slowly but surely. Then you have the Hermit, excuse me, the High Priestess. Intuition. Someone's intuition is guiding them. It's like your intuition is your guide. It's like the messenger. The High Priestess is the messenger. I know you guys have heard me say before, she has a secret. The secret is abso-freaking-lutely coming to the surface here. It surely is. Oh, notice I picked up the Golden Universal. Huh. That can't be by accident. There are no accidents. Four of Pentacles. Someone not letting something go. Somebody not opening up. And the Two of Swords again. So for those that are stuck, still hanging on to something, right? Refusing to see it. The Tower is going to come in. The Tower is going to finish up the job. Something flipped over here. Seven of Wands. We had that tonight also. This is a block or an obstacle. That is not going to be the case for very long because I can assure you the universe is going to get involved. That's going to be for those where, you know, this reading resonates because now I told you, look at that, the Tower. I told you. I fucking told you. I can feel it. For those that are stuck, refusing to see it for what it is, the Tower's coming in and it's going to course correct you. Slowly but surely. That's the Knight of Pentacles twice. The universe has something to deliver to you. It has a gift. Oh my God, I got the fucking chills. You can't make this shit up. All right, you guys, this is the reading. And I have a feeling this is going to be the running theme for the whole month of December. I just feel like it is. Anyways, if you guys want to book a reading with me, click on the link below. If you want to meet me in New York next, actually this month already, the end of this month, click on the links below. All of my information is there if you want to order my products. These are intentions bracelets. They're not just for good looks, although they are pretty because I am bougie. Each bracelet does a special little something, just like intention candles. So if you are interested, go to my website and there's a whole description on each particular bracelet. Remember, when it's done doing its job, it just falls off. It may break off, it may fall off. For some people, it literally just fucking disappears, honey. If it comes apart and you want to keep the crystals, you want to restring it, do whatever you may. Take it as it resonates. But when it does that, it's done doing its job, okay? Thank you guys so very much. I love you. Bye.